have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Hello there, fellow collectors. Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the show. Welcome to episode number 75, 3/4 of the way to episode 100. I'm your host, Steve. This is where I review all of this week's 1/6 scale news. I hope this helps you get rid of those Sunday scaries, and I hope you all enjoy your stay. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. We got 16 people so far joining early on. Please hit that like button if you would be so kind. And of course, little housekeeping for you as always, guys. If you like what I do on my show and on my channel, please consider becoming a member of the fandom, which pretty much everybody in the chat already is, maybe besides a couple of you guys. But really appreciate each and every one of you. We got 54 members. Look at this. So glorious, so glorious. You get access to a bunch of cool perks, custom emojis, members only giveaways, of course, exclusive shout outs, and then don't forget the higher tiers get Underground Figures store credit every quarter just for being a channel member. An awesome perk from Underground Figures. And speaking of Underground, make sure you go check them out at undergroundfigures.net. And if you're a channel member, yes, you get all of that added right into your Underground account quarterly. The most recent store credit for channel members just went out last week, a few days ago. So you should all see that reflected on your account. If you're a member of one of those tiers, you can just go to your account info and it's in there. But make sure you go check them out. One of the goats, and yeah, best customer service, double box shipping free of charge, no NRD pre-orders. Love it all. And if you like the cases behind me, make sure you go check out MODUSPACE. And of course, coming up in November, there's going to be the Black Friday deals that are always going on throughout pretty much the month, so make sure you go check them out. You can still use my code FANDOM in all caps, save a little bit of extra money on your order as well. And then, as you guys can see behind me over here, got some new lit up things over here. Got Balin and Shin lit up with some Fulcrum Customs lightsabers, so make sure you go check them out on eBay, and you can use code FANDOM10 for 10% off your order of lightsabers or LED battery replacement kits as well that are USB powered. So make sure you go check them out. I'm going to be doing an updated review of the sabers, and they are amazing, an awesome product. And yeah, I'm excited to do an updated review. And then I just want to show, if you're in the Facebook group, you already know this, or you're in the Facebook chat or the group, you already know this. I think I posted this on Instagram as well, but we got two new items for the month of October. We got the Grail Light Side and the Dark Side Crew sweatshirts. I went with the sweatshirts because the hoodies were, I mean, the sweatshirts are kind of already expensive. The hoodies were even more expensive because it's a pretty nice quality one. I have this same material in a hoodie that has like my main logo on the front of it. One of the other ones that's on the store, it's a really good quality one, so I wanted to do this one. Anyways, you have your pick, either light side or dark side, Jedi or Sith for the sweatshirt for the fall, staying warm. And it says Grill on the front, and then my logo is on the back. So you can go check this out. Link is in the description for the merch, but there's only 5 of each one. For my merch drops, I only do 10 things. So the Grail hat sold out at 10. These are 5 each, and actually there's only 4 left of each because a couple have already been purchased. So if you're interested, go get it. You already get 5% off if you're a or just for automatically at the store. That's auto applied at checkout, and then you get 10% if you're a Fanatic or Diehard channel tier member, or channel member tier member. So go check that out if you're interested. Let me address all of you awesome people in the chat here. Who we got to start? We got Valkyrie Magnus, diehard of the channel. What's up, Valkyrie? LFG Figures and Fandom. Have a great stream tonight. Sorry I won't be able to watch, but I'll catch the show later, my friend. It is all good, Valkyrie. I hope you enjoy the replay, and I hope you have a great night. We got the newest member of the fandom, but he has always been in here. Ryan Sadler's in the house, a super fan of the channel. What's up, dude? He says, what's up, and good evening, collectors. What is up, man? Hope you're having a great weekend. We got fan Ash Chase in the building. What up, Plastic Crackheads? What is up, Ash? Hope you're doing well, man. We got Superfan Universal Key in the house. What's up, dude? He says, evening, everyone, with the emoji. Appreciate you, man. Thanks so much for being here. We got OG fam when Star Wars was just Star Wars in the house. Hello, everyone. Hello there. Thanks so much for tuning in, dude. Good to see you in here. We got longtime channel member fan Clinton Martin in the house. Howdy, folks. Howdy to you, Clinton. As always, thank you so much for being here. And we got Neilerific. What's up, Neil? Good evening, sneaker and fellow collectors. Hope all is well. Good week for collecting. Better week for us Jays fans. Sorry, Yankees. Yeah, the Brewers are looking good too. Hopefully they can actually do something in the playoffs. We'll see. We'll see. They play again tomorrow night, so I'm excited to see what they can do. We got Brick Artemis. What's up, Brick? Fan of the channel and good friend. What's up, dude? He says 75 already is crazy. Yes, with the Spidey emoji. I know it is crazy. 75 episodes, 75 weeks of doing shows, and that's like with missing some weeks here and there. So it's crazy, man. Crazy. I can't believe it either. But thank you for being here, Brick. We got Striker 47. Hello. There was definitely a collecting overload this past week. Got John Wick and Harley Quinn. Cannot wait for New York Comic Con. Going Saturday and Sunday should be a great time. I will be in New York Comic Con as well. I'll probably send something out if anybody wants to meet me at New York Comic Con. And yeah, that would be awesome. We got fan of the channel BMO's in house. What's up, Brandon? He says, what's up, everyone? Thank you for being here, bro. We got my guy Batman Collectibles, longtime channel member and super fan. Evening, Steve. Evening to you, bro. Thank you for being here. Christopher Lee says, go Pat, Steve. Big game tonight. I hope they can do something. But thank you for being here, Christopher Lee. We got my guy Austin Collects diehard of the channel. He says, let's go pick up a Grail crew neck. My man already picked his up. Thank you so much, Austin. Appreciate it. To go along with the Grail hat, of course, too. But thank you so much, man. Appreciate the support. And thank you for being here. We got Big Dog Pound 1, another fan of the channel. Woo! Shouting out everybody in the chat. Thank you for tuning into the show. We got my guy Honest Hansel. What is up, dude? Super fan. Fellow fandom. Lovely Sunday. Thanks again to Steve, Darth Fulcrum, and especially Ash. Figures are on the way. Yes. If you guys don't know, Honest Hansel won. Well, Ash won the giveaway, and this was for like some figures last week. But he said spin again, but also we got Ash hooked up with something real nice too. So Ash did not leave the stream empty-handed, thankfully. But Honest Hansel won Balin and Shin as a double giveaway last week. So congrats, man. Hopefully they're going to be there. Like I would think, like probably, I think they're due tomorrow or the next day, maybe. I'll have to look at the tracking, but yeah, man, congratulations. Thank you for being a channel member. And yeah, love doing those giveaways. Big Dog Pound says, this has been an expensive week for me. I pre-ordered Artisan Harley Quinn, Artisan John Wick, and Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, a lot of bangers, a lot of hype. It's crazy right now. We got Nick's Collectibles. He says, sup, pal, see you this weekend. I will be seeing you this weekend, man. I cannot wait. I can't believe I'm going to be there in a few days. I can't believe that was a year ago already. So yeah, Moose, what's up, Moose? Fan of the channel. He started a YouTube channel. Moose Stream is the name. You guys can go check out his channel. Nice, congratulations. Thank you for being here. We got 16 Star Wars Pimpazoid. What's up? Where's all the Star Wars announcements? I know it is very interesting. Very, very interesting. But like that we're not getting anything. Really just need this Obi-Wan to happen. Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan. That's what I want to see. Kind of underwhelming for Hot Toys at Wonderfest. Yeah, they kind of like, it was very random kind of what they did figure-wise. So we'll see what happens. But thank you for being here, man. We got Superfan Big Rib. What's up, Big Rib? What's happening, everyone? LFG. Cheers to you, man. Appreciate you being here. We got my guy Safel. What's up, dude? He says hello. Hello to you. Always good seeing you in the chat, man. Clinton says, let's go, Pats. Yes, please. Yes, sir. Ash says, thanks again, Steve. Was able to pay off Deadpool Johnny Storm. You're the man. Yeah. I guess because you're saying it. Yeah, we hooked we were able to hook Ash up with a figure that he is gonna end up getting from Deadpool. So happy to like I said, hook him up and not have him leave empty-handed from last week's stream. We got Sir Alex Z in the house. What's up, dude? Super fan of the channel. He says, I'll catch you on the replay. Have a great stream. Thank you, bro. I hope you enjoy the replay. We got Austin celebrating 8 months of membership. Crazy. Hope to see Grievous this week, dude. Me too. Me too. I cannot wait. Maybe Armored Batman too. You keep hoping for that Armored Batman, dude. You keep hoping for it. I agree though. Hopefully soon. That's one I didn't pre-order. And it doesn't seem like INART's probably going to be making that one. So that's probably one I'm going to end up picking up at some point. But yeah, thanks so much for the 8 months, dude. Really, really appreciate it. Can't believe it's been that long. Man, I got a lot of talking tonight and I'm already losing my voice, I feel like. But thanks so much, dude. We got Christian Crosshair Cooper, aka the Grail Hunter, in here, a longtime fan of the channel. What's up, Steve? What's up, Christian? Thank you for tuning in, dude. All right, guys, we're caught up on the chat. We got a lot to get through tonight. Some stuff I'll probably talk about a little bit more than others, but a lot of stuff. Brian says, man, Chewbacca has to be getting close to release on bloggers too. Yeah, I think so. Like, I don't see there's always an end of the year rush. Hot Toys like pumping stuff out, so I believe it. But let's talk about the endoskeleton. Which, yeah, I remember like a few, like I guess last year when they announced the Terminator stuff or whatever, and we were like, people were saying like, how far are they going to go with these figures? And at this point, that's I feel like they're just going to keep going. I don't know. They're not really slowing down. So we'll see what else they end up doing from this. But I know people are really excited about this one, this endoskeleton. And this thing is nice. It's die cast. It is expensive though, man. It's going to cost you $4 to get it. Ashes, I'm 2 figs away from having the whole Deadpool Wolverine line. No, that's crazy. That's awesome, dude. It's awesome. It's going to be cool. This is an awesome figure, but I am also just happy that I'm out on this line because I would want all of it. Both Terminators, Endoskeleton, and T-1000. I'd want it all. Honest Answer says this Endo's coming home. The one drop I have to get. That's fair, dude. It's just, it's hard. It would be hard for me to just get one of these figures from Terminator. Grant says, how much was it? $400 for this one. It's pricey. Very pricey, but that's what that die cast costs, man. It's like getting an Iron Man. This is really cool, though. I mean, you can't knock how badass this is. And I know a lot of people like it. The base is pretty cool. I don't know if this almost looks like they just took like the base that's with like Battle Damage Vader and like Battle Damage Mark 85 and just put some skulls on it. Looks like it's just reused. This is cool. You can see all the really nice detailing in here. I like the red eyes. Brent says, I'm so torn. I don't need it, but I need it. It's tough, man. It's tough. Yep, for me, I just gotta, this is the one line one of them I have to pass on. Gotta make cuts. BMO's yikes. Let's stick with Star Wars and a little bit of Marvel and DC. This is the way. Honestly, says, well, I have battle damage T800 2.0 and the T1000 on the way so as well. So this is a must. Yeah. I really have no skin in the game, so I kind of just gotta, I don't really have too much to say about this one. Some of it I just don't want to say. This is cool, man. So the jar articulates too. I didn't realize that. And with this one being like battle damage, you think they're going to come out with another one? Maybe. Maybe. The red eyes are really cool. This is dope too, how you can swap out the components. I like that. Honestly, it's so hard right now with that new Anakin and Wick and Harley. Good thing I can get those at a later date. Yeah, that is a nice thing, like when you order stuff and it's, you know, further along. What's up, Stacy? Jedi291's in the house. What's up, dude? Good evening, Stephen, fellow collectors. I need this. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are getting this. I feel like I'm in the minority of people who aren't getting Terminator stuff. Look at that. Lady Evil sneakers in here. Gotta make cuts. That's right. I do. I try to be a responsible collector. Oh, that's my wife for anybody who doesn't know. What's up, Chris Santos? Thanks for being here, man. OG says, I passed on all the other Terminator stuff, but this endoskeleton is going into my Star Wars collection on my Mando shelf between 2 KXs and a probe droid, the Knight of 1,000 Tears. It's actually pretty cool. Cool idea. We got fan of the channel, Keith Lee, in the house. What's up, Keith? Evening, fellow collectors. Evening to you. Hope you had a great weekend as well, Chris. Thanks for being here. We got Collection Obsession, longtime fan of the channel. What's up, dude? He says, I'm buying 2 endoskeletons for now. Would like one more to army build, maybe down the road. Dang. Keith says, Steve, less Star Wars means you can get the T2 stuff. No, man. No, still a lot of Star Wars stuff that has been announced a while ago that I'm still waiting on. That's coming up. You know, Grievous. There's so much Star Wars stuff that also like that I didn't pre-order. Gotta wait it out. Yeah, this is cool how you can do multiple display styles, man. That's how they get you. And what do we got here? I mean, you don't, I guess, you don't get like a ton. I'm guessing this is these are battery powered eyes. So get that battery replacement kit. This is pretty cool. Moves to 6 endoskeleton or more. Yeah, I don't have the ability to do that. That's just, it's too crazy. Really, the only thing I guess I consider, the only thing I really like, quote unquote, army build is the 501st clones, because a lot of them are different. Clint says, is INART doing an endoskeleton as well? Yeah, I'll show the picture later about the endoskeleton that they're doing. And it's cool. Like, it lights up. They have this little piece that you like put up to the head. I don't have the video of it, but it's like a battery activator. Like, you put this little piece up to the head and it turns the battery on and off. I don't know if it's like induction or I don't know how they do it. Big Dog Pound, dude, this sounds like a cool cool costume. My Wolverine costume from Pro Cosplays are having Tuesday. I'm hyped for Halloween. I also have Marvel Legends movie replica helmet. That helmet's actually really cool for Marvel Legends. I feel complete now. Nice. But yeah, this is not for me. Cool figure and Terminator line. Bless you all who are getting this one and into this line, because yeah, dang, it's a lot. It's a lot, man. Big Rip says 1 endo for me, please. Guys, we got a lot of figures to talk about, so I'm going to move along. And we're just going to go right up the list. Let's talk about Harley Quinn. So this one is interesting. And I know, like, I feel like a lot of people share the same sentiment of like the expression for this. And I guess I'll go through sculpted real quick, but I'm going to focus most of what I talk about, I think, on the artisan. I just, for some reason, I don't know why this plastic hair for me just doesn't look natural. It looks too plasticky. And I know this is the thing. I know, like, people, yeah, Ryan, she's missing a crazy smile. Like, I like what they did with the 1.0 of this figure. This doesn't really, it's just like, for how this character is and how she represents herself in the movie and how she acts, I guess, this expression just does not really fit the character all that well. And I understand that this is like, this figure is like the iconic version of her character, but at the same time, like, that movie got like basically a soft reboot. So I don't know, man. I guess it's cool, but I don't know why there's so much fascination with this version versus, like, I personally, I like the other artisan that they're doing, like with the red outfit. That's a little bit, that's like more comic inspired. And this is very similar. I guess I know this one is like a full seamless body. I forget if the first one was or not. I wasn't into getting figures outside of Star Wars at that time, but I remember she went for like a crazy price. But yeah, really, I just wanted to show the sculpted. Here, let me just skip some of these. I'm gonna come back to the photos and show artisan. I mean, this just doesn't look the best likeness wise to me. Like, obviously it's still, this one does. And what do you get? You get the, Soul Taker and Enchantress Heart. Yeah, okay. So you get a special edition exclusive with this. Oh yeah, so this is a newly developed, that's right, silicone body. But I want to go to like the artisan version, because yeah, the likeness is just not. The more I look at the photos now, and I looked at them, but the more that I'm looking at them now, it's just the likeness just to me is not really there. And like, that's kind of a bummer for the likeness to be there more so for the 1.0 versus this one. I feel like the likeness is better. The likeness to me is definitely better on the one that they're doing, like the red outfit artisan. Nick says he thinks sculpted is 10 times better on this one. I just feel like the hair looks, to me, looks too plastic. And at least you can take this hair. Does it look perfect in this? No, but I feel like it looks more realistic. And you can take this hair and you could easily mess with it to make it so it's not. So I feel like you can make it look more like it. Do you want to do that and take the time to do it? That's up to you. Moose says he pre-ordered this at 7:30 a.m. Yeah, this was crazy because also Hot Toys just randomly shadow dropped this with no queue or no lottery system, which I know did not make a lot of people very happy. But yeah, that's what happened. The likeness just ain't there, man. I really do feel that way. Yeah, and this was a pass for me because I have the other one on order and I don't even know if I want to keep that one. But this figure is just like, yeah, just not a version of the character that I really need. And like I said, this outfit, I get it, but at the same time, this movie's like forgotten about. This movie's like, you know, the dress, the one, her wearing the dress would have been cooler. We already kind of have this figure. I just don't really feel like this figure is all that needed. You know, I feel like that's probably the way that I would put it. Like, she comes with some cool stuff and everything, but this one is a pass for me. I kind of got lucky. I passed on a lot of the figures that are coming out that we're going to talk about. Spoiler alert. Yeah, the expression is just such an odd one for her character. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but this picture is like a little bit better, I guess. But yeah, the hair, it needs to be like thinned out a little bit and not so chunky in some places. But otherwise, I still think this type of hair looks better than it being sculpted plastic. This doesn't look great on the back of the head right here. So our artisan, obviously you get like the you get the special edition stuff, which is weird that it doesn't say special edition over here like it did for the other one. But I mean, you get some cool stuff. Like, it's a well done figure, but it's just, yeah, I don't know. I just don't need this one. Collection sessions. I pre-ordered this Artisan Harley. If final production is not good, I'll probably cancel my order. I passed on the waitlist conversion for other Artisan Harley. That's fair. Yeah, this is interesting, Clint. Only $85 difference between Artisan and Sculpted. And that's a really, like, that's the cheapest rooted hair you're going to get. Cheapest rooted hair you're going to get. But I passed on this. If you got this, congrats. It's awesome. What was it? Limited to 3,000. Hold on one second. But yeah, this one ended up selling out like, I think like 4 hours or 5 hours after it went up randomly in the middle of the night. It was very odd that they chose to do that. But yeah, this is a pass for me. Let's move on. We'll talk about this one briefly. I don't know how many people are picking this one up, but this like Clone Commando from the Bad Batch. I remember like Hot Toys made this one, right? Well, we'll go to the photo. So they got this in the all white, and they made this one, this one with the gray on it, exclusive. And then they came out with this one shortly after. So like Hot Toys, of course, typical Hot Toys fashion, they love like nerfing exclusives. But these are really cool. I'm going to get this. I'm not going to get it right away. I'm going to get one of these down the line though, because I have all the other ones. I really was hoping for Wonderfest that Hot Toys would end up doing, that they would end up doing Fixer and Sev from the, like Republic Commandos, because we have Scorch and we have Boss. But they look cool together, man. And this visor, like once you get a like, I mean, I do the LED, the Fulcrum Customs LED USB battery replacement kits that look, that really like the blue visor lit up actually looks really cool. So I'm going to do that for all of them. But these are cool. They're cool figures. I like the design. And like I always talk about, clone collecting is a rabbit hole. This is a little bit of a different type of clone, I guess, but still, it's crazy. Moses says, I love it, but it's not the one I need, dang it. Brian says, I have passed on all the Clone Commandos, and I hope one day I don't regret it. They are pretty cool, though. I feel like you're probably going to be able to get the majority of them at a pretty decent price. It'll be interesting to see what happens when like they really need to come out with Fixer and Sev, and I think they will. We'll probably just randomly get them sprinkled in over the. We could get them in the next few months. We'll see. Striker 47 says, I think the Harley Quinn figure proved that you don't need a queue system to sell an artisan. Hopefully they can change that in the future. I mean, I think for me personally, I think the queue system is the fairest way to do it. Everyone goes in, you're assigned a number. You have to have a sideshow account, so it deters scalpers. It's just the little extra steps that they take to do something like that. And you have to be, and I know it doesn't work out for everybody because people work and people have other things that they have to do during times like that, but there's no perfect way. But I think that the queue and like the lottery of having it be random really is the best way. You have to put in a little bit of work to get it, versus anybody just being able to buy it when it's on the site. The only other way that I think it would be better is if they did a limited window order. So like you could order one per person, you could order within like a 2-week period of time. And if people didn't order during that time period, like it was cut off and they don't do any more runs of it. I feel like that'd be like a limited run figure would be the only other way. Collection says, I'm passing on this clone. I got to make cuts somewhere. New Lyric says this is the only of these clones I don't have. Hopefully it'll be on discount offering later. I could see it possibly. OG fan says getting there first and then being 3,000 deep is not fair. Yeah, I mean that's the part of it that's like, it's not necessarily getting there first, but I think you know, when you're all, as long as you're there, I should say, before the queue goes fully live. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously not first come first serve. So that's why I say there's not really a perfect way to do it. But also, I'll just say for Artisan, it seems like really there hasn't been any Artisan figure that's been super hard to get lately. Like John Wick sat for a while, and granted he was 4,000, but it seems like really the last, I'm trying to think of the last Artisan that was hard to get, probably Winter Soldier. Otherwise it seems like lately the more Artisans that have come out, the easier it's been, because like I feel like collectors just getting tired. There's so much stuff. Ryan, you're preaching, man. I wish they would give us a couple more characters from video games, like the Jet Troopers and stuff from the original Battlefront. Oh, they will. Don't worry. We'll get more troopers from VGM. This is badass. I like the light up visors. Scorch is a really cool figure. I opened him actually recently. Well, I displayed him actually recently. I opened him a while ago. What's up, Ghostoff? Thank you for being here. I just pre-ordered the RoboCop 2, saving for the Venom. Hopefully it goes on sale. Nice. Congratulations. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Moose, Winter Soldier was a nightmare. Before that, Scarlet Witch. Yep, those were like the last two I feel like that I think about were the most challenging Artisan-wise. These guys look cool. Collection sessions. I got lucky. My Winter Soldier waitlisted, or my waitlisted Winter Soldier converted. That's another thing. Hop on the waitlist. You have I feel like a lot of people get conversions. This is really cool with these three. I have Gregor coming in soon. He's on a payment plan. I just pushed him out. Scorch I have, but this is cool, man. Get these guys lined up. We got my guy Renz. What's up, dude? He says, hello there, goats. Hello to you, goat. Fan of the channel. Hopefully you're doing well, man. Thank you so much for being here. I think that's it. I think I went through all the photos. Maybe, maybe not. Yes, I did. So this one might be one that I'll pick up later down the line. Not one I need instantly, though. Next up, we got this comic version of Venom, which this one is like another one I remember when it got announced. It's just like, it was at a time when I feel like everybody just felt like Hot Toys was kind of cutting corners with stuff. And this one is really, really, it was like, I just remember Venom came out and then they reissued that figure. And then they came out with the video game Venom, which has the Spidey logo. And I remember everyone being like, oh, I'm definitely not, like, I'm getting rid of my, it was either I'm getting rid of my Hardy, like Tom Hardy Venom to get the VGM Venom, or I'm not getting the VGM Venom at all because it's too massive. That was basically like what the two camps of people. And then this one got announced, and this was basically just like, okay, now they just took basically the Venom from the Sony movies and put the logo on the chest, which is what everybody was already kind of doing to mod their other Venom anyways, with like basically the same body. So it's just a funny series of events for this and what has transpired. But we got my guy Hammer of God, Dire channel member. What's up, dude? He says here just a little late. What's going on, everyone? What's up, dude? Thanks so much for tuning into the show. Honest Ansel says this Venom is coming home too. I would like to get this Venom actually, because I don't have a Venom anymore. I had a Hardy Venom and got rid of it, and I'd like to get one that has the logo. Will this one be it? I don't want to pay full price for this. It's so expensive. So we'll see. We'll see. It does look cool. It's just like with it not having, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I just don't know why they wouldn't just do one that's like fully accurate to a comic. But I would like to get a Venom figure. Like, there are cool aspects to the figure. I think it looks cool in general, but there's an argument to be made what's accurate and what's not. Like this still looks really cool. Like this shot, I like this. He's just funny with the body. Also, I like this base. I think this base is actually really dope. Like that's sick. They definitely did not have to put comic version on here. They could have just said Venom. That would have been fine. Or like the little comic logo down in the bottom or something. But it doesn't have to say, it wouldn't have to say comic version on the base. But this is cool. Keith, so many Venoms. Really, there have been. And all relatively similar outside of the VGM one. Collection says I already have Hardy Venom, so I'm passing on this one unless I can get one on discount later down the road. That's fair. Yeah, it's a tough sell if you already have one, unless you really want the logo. Then you got to sell your other one at a loss. Because these figures are not small either. Like, they take up a lot of space. That's a cool shot. They took some cool photos of this. Nice. This is cool. Key says I would have preferred McFarlane type eyes. Yeah, I think that's the thing is there's people would have preferred some other versions of comic like comic inspired Venoms. Oh boy, Darth Malix missing lower jaw. Thank you for being here. What's up, dude? He says payment for shipping on my Artisan Black Widow is today. Hopefully it'll ship soon. Happy Sunday night, everyone. Dude, happy Sunday night. I did not get that email yet from Sideshow, and I don't want it anytime soon. Moose says Venom not important to my appreciation of Spider-Man. Ryan says that base sells it. Yeah, the base is really cool. What's up, Brad? Superfans channel. Thanks for being here, man. He says I'm late, but here. Hello there. And Brad, I know you had a happy family event in your family. I think I saw on Facebook. So congratulations. And thank you for being here, man. Nick says comic versions from them aren't really comic versions too. I guess avoid paying a fee for using an artist's work. That would make sense. Yeah, I could see that being part of it. You don't want to just replicate. Yeah, exactly. Go stuff like got the game reverse Venom, so this regular size makes it a tough sell. Yeah, it's you know, you like people only have so much space, and these are already big figures. The gaming one is huge, so yeah, it's you got to pick and choose. Who says Black Widow arrives tomorrow? Non-exclusive version. Nice. Yeah, I mean, this is like I would like to get a Venom back at some point, and at this point, this is probably the one I would get. I don't really see a reason to get any of the other ones. I'm not going to get the VGM one because I don't have any of those VGM Spider-Man figures anymore. Like, I just want Venom, and I want Carnage. That's it. They did a good job with the photos. I mean, I think it looks really cool. Yeah, this is such a cool shot with like the comic inspired graphics on it. I think that's really dope. Let's move along, shall we? And then we got another comic figure, Dr. Doom. And this is where I say, like, I kind of am lucky because I'm passing on a lot of this stuff. This is another one that I'm passing on, and they've been doing this really cool. Like I said, this graphic with the comic book. This is a cool figure too. This turned out, I think, really, really good. And it's another one for me. Like, I'm just going to wait for the inevitable Doomsday one, whatever they do for that one, because that figure is 100% going to happen. Because that movie's they're probably gonna go crazy for that movie potentially. But this is really cool. Like if there wasn't any like Doomsday movie coming and that wasn't already shown off for Doctor Doom, this is probably, I would probably get this figure. But with that being said, I'll wait. OG fan says, I can't wait till this bad boy Doctor Doom comes home. This is a dope figure. Stacey says this is a pass for me, but it looks so good. Does, man. What do you guys think of the base? This is a really tall piece. If this is a 12-inch figure, this is probably like 18 to 19 inches tall with the full-on base. Yeah, Ryan, exactly. It kills me. They're doing this when they were about to get a theatrical version of them. Man, that green with that green with the banner display sells. I love anything that adds to a display. It does look cool. Yeah, I think they did a really, really nice job with this figure. We got a fan of the channel, Johnny Chronicles. What's up, Johnny? Says, evening, Steven chat. Just got out of work and am just in time for some Doctor Doom. Well, welcome into the show, man. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you had a great day at work. Gustav says, I love Doctor Doom. Day one buy for me on the special edition. I would like a throne for him. Yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with him in the movie. And then I'll determine if I want to get the figure. But yeah, man, this is a really cool shot right here. I like this. And this. Stays the same base as Batman Returns. Yeah, I remember talking about that when this got announced. This is cool. Dang, sometimes the blogger photos are like, it's crazy how they can fluctuate. Sometimes they're so good, and then other times they're not great. But these ones, like, you know, when you're looking at blogger photos and then they make you want the figure. This is one of those times. This is really cool. Striker 47 says, bought that Doctor Doom day one. It came in excellent. I wish it came with the throne. I'm interested in what the Doomsday versions are going to look like. Yeah, exactly. Dang, this is cool. I like that. They really went all out with the effects on these photos. Looks very cool. Dang, that's fire. Brandon says, I'm thinking of picking this up to go with my comic line I've got going. Yeah. Also, I don't really have a spot for any of these comic ones right now. They just don't fit with what I got going on, but maybe. My Marvel section is in shambles right now. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I really don't have that many Marvel figures. What's up, Andreas? I have a long time super fan of the channel. Thanks so much for being here, man. Popping in to say hi. I'll have to catch the replay. Girlfriend's birthday. Well, happy birthday. And hope you had a great day, man. And I hope you enjoy the replay. Thank you for stopping by. Collection Obsession says, I slept on this figure. Now I'm on the wait list for the exclusive version. I would think you're probably going to get a conversion, to be honest. Gustav says, oh, leak photo of Doctor Doom. Yeah, I didn't see this, but weird metal chest. So I'm okay with the classic version. Yeah, I didn't see it. I try to stay away from that stuff best I can, but yeah, we'll see what it looks like. Big Dog Bone says, I wonder how the RDJ Doctor Doom design will stack up against this Doctor Doom figure. You know there will be comparisons, and then we'll find out. Either way, I think I haven't really seen any poor reception for this figure. All of it has been relatively positive. So that actually looks really cool with the book. They got some dope poses going on. Very cool. Hey, we got 48 of y'all in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't already. I would really, really appreciate it. Brandon says you need a case in the middle of your room you can see through. So if your case company will do a clear back so you can sit in the middle and see through it. Yeah, that'd be cool. I got young kids, man. I can't just have something in the middle of my room. That's why I got to have it up against the wall. That makes it tough. Is that all? I think we got one more. Got one more to talk about from Hot Toys. This is another thing. We'll talk about the armory here in a second. Batman Armory. Hot Toys was so quiet. Like they were kind of like slowly like drizzling stuff in within like the last like couple months, and then all of a sudden, right before Wonderfest, we get this onslaught of like two announcements. Well, I guess technically 3 announcements because you're getting the 2 artisan or 2 of the Harley Quinns, and then 4 release figures just like out of nowhere. Like it was craziness, but we finally got this, and I know a lot of people are hyped about this one. There's one thing that really, really bothers me about this. Well, I shouldn't say really, really bothers me. It's not a huge deal breaker, but let me pull it up. And this is where it's like, you cannot do this, in my opinion, where you showcase. So look at this photo right now that I'm showing. They showcase this with these warm white lights. Like, look at the contrasting difference between that and this. Like, this is not the same product. This is completely different lighting. So this is my one real gripe with this. Like, again, this is like, they went with warm white and then they changed it to cool white. This is just like the bat signal that they did for 22 Pattinson, where they did the completely wrong colored light. So it's just, I don't get it. They did not have to cut that corner. They could have done warm white lights, and maybe you can like put a filter over it or something. This would probably be easier if you actually got some warm white film and put it over these lights, which I actually might do that because that's an easy thing. The bat signal, you really couldn't do that all that well. But this one, I suppose you could just cut out little things that match the shape and kind of stick them on there with like some double-sided tape or something. Like on each of these lights, cut them out and put them on there. But that's a drastically different lighting. That's the one main thing. The Christian Bale head sculpt, okay, it's kind of similar to the other one in a lot of ways. I think it might be a little bit better than that one, but it's nice to get an articulated Bruce Wayne figure in a suit. I will say that. I think it's gonna be okay having. I will say though, INART is probably gonna have theirs come out, and with the way that their 1/12 Bale sculpt looks, I would think INART's Christian Bale head sculpt is gonna be superior. I just think that's probably what's gonna happen. So I'll be excited to see that one and what happens with it. But I have, as you guys know, I have the Dark Knight Rises armory, and then I'm getting this one too. I love the Dark Knight trilogy, and I think it's a worthy trilogy to have a lot of figures from. And my ultimate goal is get both of them and keep the bat suits in them, and then get the INART Batman and have that one on display, because that one's, my guess is that one's probably going to be better. And then I actually have an OT Customs head for this Batman that I'm probably gonna, like, your OT Customs cowl that I'm probably gonna end up putting on whatever one I have displayed outside of the armory. So a lot of Batman, but Batman is the best superhero. Brick says the armory looks cool. It is a cool piece, man. The Dark Knight Rises one is really cool too, but it's a worthy piece to have. I feel like it's got a lot of detail. You have all the stuff hanging in it. You can have them in there. You can have them displayed in it, out of it. There's a lot of different display options for it. Collection sessions, I'm good with my 1.0 armory that came with Alfred figure. That's fair. Brian says some men just want to watch the world burn. Batman Collectible says that INART Affleck skull leaves little hope. Yeah, I'm really like curious to see. Well, another thing is I know INART said at Wonderfest that is a really early prototype, and really early prototype kind of scares me, the fact that we've been waiting for that figure for a while and they're saying it's a really early prototype, because we've been waiting for a while. They've been talking about it. So to improve that is going to take, I feel like, a decent amount of time. So I don't know when that figure is even going to go up for pre-order. We'll see. But their 112 Bale looks really good. Brandon says, look, Hot Toys, can we redo the camo tumbler? I can't afford Jazz. Yeah, I wish I could have both tumblers too. Moose says, I got the Present Toys Ninja Warrior 2-pack of Razo Ghoul and Wayne figs. Looks good for me. Nice. Ren says, I'll display my BVS Batfleck in the cowl anyway. That, yeah, me too. For INART, like, I'm not going to use that head sculpt for, I mean, they're doing like an actual Bruce Wayne. So I'm wondering what that sculpt's going to be if they're doing a Bruce Wayne. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm cowl on for me too. This appears to be the exact same thing, or the exact same suit as the Dark Knight Rises. Somebody in the chat can correct me if I'm wrong. In the promo photos, they made these like, and I know this isn't green. It's almost like kind of like a grayish, but like for some reason in the lighting, it can look kind of green, but it's like a black grayish color that has like a different type of like material on it. Same with like down here in the belt. It looked darker in the announcement photos, and now in the blogger photos, this looks just as light as the Dark Knight. Like this looked a lot darker in the announcement photos. These like pieces on his chest and on his stomach right here. But I'm pretty sure this is the exact same thing as like this cowl too. I'm pretty sure this is the same as Dark Knight Rises. It looked like it was going to be slightly different, but I don't think it is. Yeah, the sculpt, fine. It's not mind-blowing. It's okay, I guess. It's very similar. Kind of has the same impression as the same impression on me as the power pose one, which I wish they wouldn't have done that power pose. This is a cool shot. I actually like this. I don't want it to sound like I'm hating on this real bad, because I think there's more. I'm going to get this. I think there's more positives than negatives for this. This photo right here just is, I don't understand why this photo made the cut. This is a ridiculous photo. Oh, Johnny says, I'm in the market for a Batfleck. Should I chase Hot Toys 2.0 version in the aftermarket or wait for the INART? If you personally want my opinion on this, I am waiting for the INART version. I'm not buying the Hot Toys version. The INART one is the only one I'm going to end up getting. And then I'll probably end up getting the Hot Toys armored Batman. But yeah, I'm waiting. I'm getting the INART version of BVS. Not buying the Hot Toys one. This is also a very odd photo. This just looks goofy, man. Oh man, once you see an OT Customs cowl in person, it's really hard to consider going back to like a Hot Toys one. It's just another level. It's like unbeatable. Like this still looks good. Peeping Batman. I'm looking at mine right now. This looks exactly like it. And it's a good figure. Like it's still really, really good. I like the Dark Knight Rises version. The only thing is you got to customize it. Like I put a OT Customs cowl and drape. I got the velvet drape cape, which is super dark black, which I guess is the most accurate black, but it's thick. It looks really good. This is going to be the main thing, Nick. Like, yeah, can INART make it posable? I agree. I hope they can too. I think people are still going to be pretty happy with this. The armory's a really cool piece. See, this actually looks pretty good in this shot. I still think it's decent. I think the suit looks really good. This looks pretty good too. With some of the better angles, better lighting, I think captures Christian Bale pretty well. This is a dope shot right here. I just really wish they would have went warm white with the lights. I don't know why they didn't do that. And I wonder how this is going to be. Like last time I had to, or in the rises, you had to like put all the individual pieces in stuff. You had to put individual pieces into the containers and stuff. So yeah, it's going to be, I'm going to guess it's going to be pretty similar with this. That's cool. You get so many different accessories and stuff on here. It's really cool. I know a lot of people passed on the Rises Armory to get this one. So this even looks cool like this. I will probably have it displayed like this. I think this actually looks really cool with the suit being in it. Also, I feel like, because hold on, what's the price on this? This one I think was $565. Yeah, $565, and then I think the other one was $570. So like within $5. I feel like when you look at everything you're getting, you're really essentially you're getting two figures here. You're getting two figures and you're getting the armory. Like for what one figure is at this point, this is actually a pretty good value by Hot Toy standards. Like if you really divide this by 3, that's 188 per thing. If you equally divide it, that's pretty good for what you're getting here. Like I think that's more than reasonable when it comes to this. They really love this pose. I mean, I will say this looks pretty awesome like this. Hand up to mouth thinking. It's also really nice you just plug this in by USB. I really do like USB-C plug-in stuff. No, just put the Batarang down and put your mask on, dude. Put your damn cowl on. There we go. Thank you. I think that's all the photos. Yes, it is. So I'm getting this. I'm excited about it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to having that. What's up, Eric? Thanks so much for being here, man. Fanatic channel member just coming in. Batman. And I wanted to just go through real quick the Hot Toys Wonder Festival stuff, just so we could pull this up. And then I'll jump on over to the INART stuff as well. Let's just go through. Wonderfest looks cool, man. And this is a pretty dope setup that Hot Toys has. This right here, though, this wall is like, this has got to be, I don't know. I feel like, and you guys can let me know what you think in the comments too, but I feel like Hot Toys is getting weirder and weirder when it comes to like the coverage of their IPs for like events. Like this, look at all the differences for this stuff. What do we got? 1, 2, 3. We got 3 Marvel. We got Marvel leading the charge here, which is kind of surprising. And then we got 5 individual things. But this is a very unique lineup for a festival. Like these are all drastically different types of figures. So that's interesting. Oh man. Fantastic Four. I talked about this last time, I think, when we talked about Human Torch, but Yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was excellent, but I'm pretty sure I'm passing on this whole line. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. It's just, there's something about this one that I just don't really feel like I need these. I don't know. It looks cool, but didn't capture the hype for me. Who says, yeah, it looked cool to me. Yeah, they look cool. Just didn't capture the hype for me. This is so surprising that they showed this without this being formally announced. We got Sam Porter Bridges from Death Stranding 2 video game, which I ordered this figure, the Artisan Edition. I can't wait to get this. This is going to be sick. And then Higgs, who's the villain, played by Troy Baker, if you guys know who he is. He also voiced Joel in The Last of Us. But yes, he played the villain. I still need to play that game though. So I don't know too much about the villain, but I still want to play the game and to kind of learn about him. Wandering Death 2 means nothing to me. You mean Death Stranding 2? Eric has passed on Fantastic Four as well. I just feel like this doesn't capture her likeness all that well still. But that's okay. These are phenomenal right here. Like, this is the best Keanu likeness that they've done. 100%. They absolutely killed it. I think both versions actually look really, really good. I think there's going to be some close-ups coming up here too. Then we get the Tron Ares figure, which just hasn't been announced yet either, but doesn't the movie come out next week? I'm not going to see it in theaters or anything, but I know there's some people who love Tron. But this is cool. And this is going to be an artisan because that's rooted hair. For sure. They're really trying to make Kojima proud. Johnny Chronicles says that Norman Reedus sculpt looks better as Daryl. Yeah, yeah, I think that's another thing looking at this is people just think like, yeah, that looks, I mean, it's his character. That's probably part of it. Moose says, I don't know the name because I ain't no gamer at 63. All right, then. This is the artisan. This actually, they could have done a better job. You can see like some random strands of hair. They could have actually like made this look a little bit cleaner. Nevertheless, I think this looks pretty damn good. And this is a sculpted. This also looks really, really good.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
There you go, Big Dog Pound. What's up, S-Beam? Thanks so much for being here. Hello, all. Hello to you. We're just going over some Wonderfest stuff. And we're going to get into some INART talk here in a minute. This looks awesome. This looks very tall. And such a missed opportunity for them to do like light up eyes or something on this droid. Why? Come on, Hot Toys. Put some LED USB plug-in thing into this droid. You did it for the first one years and years and years ago, and we have no light up function on this. Like, come on. But Anakin's looking real good. Look at that. That's great. Johnny says it's hard to differentiate between the sculpt and the artisan wick sculpt. It really is with that short of hair. I agree. Ryan says, I think the lava base is literally acrylic from the Obi-Wan and Vader rock display. Those look like kind of acrylic-y. I like, man, I really want to see Obi-Wan. I thought they were, you know, there's a rumor they were going to show it at this event, but they didn't do it. They didn't do it. There's your endoskeleton. That looks pretty cool. What's up, Yomo? Super fan of the channel. Thanks so much for being here, man. Yo. with the Spidey emoji. What's up, dude? Broken Tusk Predator. Zero interest for me. Brown Suit Wolverine. I ordered this and then I said I'm going to sleep on it, and I ended up canceling it. So passing on Brown Suit Wolvie. Cool figure though. Not getting this either. Looks cool. This looks pretty cool too, the Sub-Zero fractal armor. Like, this is actually really cool, but not the price you gotta pay cool. Wednesday. That's actually a good looking figure. Sergeant Hound. I forgot that they put him on display here. He looks badass. Joel from The Last of Us. Looks pretty good. I wonder if they're gonna do Ellie. I feel like they're probably... I don't know. I feel like they probably will. Oh, I guess I didn't have to zoom in. Peacemaker. Oh, it's too bad they didn't show him without the helmet on. But they show the pistol coming out of the holster. Look at that. XE suit Hellbat version. That looks badass too, but that's a pass. Killing Joke Joker. This is cool. That is actually a really dope figure. I might get this. We'll see. Nightwing. Out of the graveyard. He made it. James Bond. That looks good. I think the rest is... I think that's it. I think we got through all the figures. It's actually kind of cool to have this other stuff too. That's it. And then we bounce over to INART, who shared a bunch of things. I'll do BVS Batman last, but I want to get... They also did this Terminator stuff as well. And some of these photos are from like 1/6 Lovers. Some of this is like a compilation of some various photos here. And Connor, Hot Toys Hotline, if you're watching, I pulled this from your page just so you know, because you had a nice little mega thread. He had a mega thread in his Facebook group of some pictures, and I couldn't find some of them, and I was too lazy to save them, but I knew he had them. So shout out to Connor if he is listening. But we'll come back to BVS. This is really cool. I like this Christopher Reeve Clark Kent with the Superman logo under the shirt. I think this is actually really, really sweet right here. And this looks really good too. Terminator. Battle Damage, which people are going to be hyped about. The weathering on that jacket looks crazy good. We're going to come back to Batman. This looks great. Super, super good right here. Yeah, they are killing it with the Darrow sculpt. Dumbledore, Snape. I feel like Snape looked like he needed some work though. Like, this looks like it needs some work. Doesn't look like there's enough detail in the face. He almost looks way too pale. I don't know. Malfoy looks pretty good though. There you go. T800. Whoops. There's their endoskeleton. And yeah, you tap like a little piece to the head, and then the eyes light up. This looks pretty dang good, man. The only thing is I feel like you can really see the neck seam a lot. I'm sure they'll update that, make it look better, but this actually looks really good for Terminator. Damn. Not getting this figure. Getting Legolas. I can't wait. Looks awesome. Getting this Nazgul with the horse. Dang, man. This gets me real excited seeing this picture. Like, that is a sick looking figure right there. And Lord of the Rings, one of the goated trilogies. Chainsaw Man, I have no skin in the game on this one. Pass. Still looks cool though. Michael Jackson, Smooth Criminal, which apparently he can pull off this pose. Do I trust it? Probably not. Probably not. Gustav says, love the T800, but the 400 lost me. 300 was my limit. Yeah. Pricey. INART Walking Dead. That knife is huge. Yeah, this looks good, man. I like what they do with their bases. Love that. Life-size Wukong, Sun Wukong. That's crazy. Super cool. I think this is the 4th sister or the 5th sister. I forget. Let me look it up. It's 4th. Yeah, fourth sister. I know they're doing a 6 scale figure for her. These are statues, I'm pretty sure. This, I believe, is a 6 scale figure. Yep, it is, because I remember she has sculpted hair with the rooted bangs. I'm pretty sure I'm passing on this. I like the I'm good with just Sun Wukong, which should be here anytime now. It's supposed to ship anytime. We said Sideshow's giving me thanks coupons like mad usually means there will be no new releases this week. Yeah, maybe not. Gustav says I pre-ordered the tan suit Wolverine, but I bet Hot Toys will make a comic book version of both the yellow and tan suit. Probably. I don't think that's gonna be the last one. Yeah. Johnny Chronicles says pre-ordered the Rick and Negan combo from INART and got free shipping as an incentive. Yeah, that was actually a really good deal. INART Direct for both of those. Yeah. Oh, stop. When they have to pay royalties to Kevin James for the LA figure. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, that meme. Look at that base. That's awesome. And this is like the broken shell version, I believe it's called, of the final. I think this is the final boss in the game. This is an exclusive to INART for like, it was up for pre-order for like 2 days. No, I'm good. I got this version. This is sick, man. I can't wait to get that figure. Can't wait to see what it looks like. So they're trying to figure this Christopher Reeve Superman looks amazing. I know a lot of people are interested in this one, myself included. And I think that's pretty much it for that. I'm going to go to this. So there's some good Batman photos. I'm pretty happy with this, to be honest. And apparently INART said this is a quote unquote very early prototype. And I like the cowl's going to still get some updates. They're going to, I think, update the, I heard that they're going to update the suit color, or change it a little bit, modify it a little bit. These are some pretty dark photos, but this cowl I think looks really good to me. It looks like it, yeah, the cowl needs to be updated a little bit. Like the paint needs to be updated a little bit, but I feel like the cowl shape, like this to me is the one that I'm getting. I don't have an interesting in the Hot Toys one. I think the number one thing that stands out to me really for this is the proportions. I feel like really Hot Toys proportions are typically not as good. At least they haven't been for the figures that I've comparatively had, especially the Batman figures. Or I guess the Batman, like the main Batman one, Superman even too, I feel like. But yeah, the proportions on this look really good. I feel like they got the shoulders right. The thighs are not massive like they are in the Hot Toys version. This looks really good, man. I can't wait to actually, like, this is the one that I want to get. I've been waiting for this one to be announced for a while. Hopefully it'll actually be coming soon, but I don't know. I might not have this till like late next year, depending on when they put it up for pre-order. They're supposed to do Nightmare Batman as well. And who knows when that's going to be shown. But this looks really, really good. This needs work. And they said this is an early head sculpt, but this really needs work. Everybody knows that. The hair actually looks pretty decent, but the just like the way they have it flowing here. But yeah, this needs work. I'm kind of surprised that that's what they put out for this, to be honest. This looks great. There's a good photo. I think I found this in like the INART group, I think. There's a good photo. Terminator. Affleck looks like Adam Sandler. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Affleck's sculpt looks like a Puffy Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Young says I'm hoping for a Deadshot 2.0. That'd be cool. But oh, you know what the other one was that I didn't get? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can just find like oh, I'm gonna go to a video real quick here. Let me go to this like this is like a video that the little sizzle reel that INART posted on Facebook. And I felt like this actually showed like a decent amount of stuff. That looks good, man. There's a better look at that. Christopher Reeve, Superman with Clark Kent. This is where they do like kind of like a roundabout shot. Some angles actually look okay, but yeah, this needs work. And then they just like kind of cut away from it really quick. Hold on, there is one of I thought there was a part of this had Catwoman on it. That's life size. This is incredible looking, by the way. This life size one, that is nuts. I guess maybe it was only able to like being able to see her right here. Catwoman. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a picture. Yeah, Clinton, I saw this. Did you see the picture where somebody took the Hot Toys version of the Batfleck and did a comparison with the INART? Yeah, he like stood it right up next to it. I'm wondering how he got away with doing that. That was hilarious. I can't find this picture of Catwoman. I'm not going to try to dig it up. But that's it right there. I think it looks okay. I want to see what it looks like when she's got the like the mask on. That's really what I'm most interested in seeing. But that one's exciting too. What's up, Jeffrey? Thanks for being here. Harsh lighting could be throwing the likeness off. Yeah, I agree. Honest Channel says, dude, that Reeves Superman is ridiculous. I will bet Hot Toys released a 2.0 on the same day. They're 100% going to do another one. Absolutely right. Clint says, I feel like the Reeves Soup's head looks a little too round. Yeah, I feel like maybe they might be still tweaking things a little bit too. But I'm excited to see that one be announced. officially and like actually be up for pre-order. He almost says Reeve Superman looks so good. Yeah, I know a lot of people are hyped for that one. But I think that's it. I think I got through everything. In record time. That was pretty quick. That was quick, ladies and gentlemen. And also, I have a busy week because I need to get some sleep. Tomorrow I have to work, Tuesday I have to work, but then Wednesday I'm going to New Jersey. Ooh, and I come catch the end of the Pats game. Pats back in the lead. They're gonna be, I feel like they got a chance to be pretty good. Yeah, so tomorrow I work, Tuesday I work, but then Wednesday I'm flying to New Jersey because I'm staying with Mike, Literus, through the week, the rest of the weekend for New York Comic-Con. So if anybody's gonna be in New York Comic-Con, you can always hit me up if you want to meet up or something briefly or something and chat. Maybe hang out for a little bit, say hi, get a photo or something. That'd be awesome. I don't really know of too many people who are going, but I'll be there. Yeah, so I'm flying into New Jersey on Wednesday. I'm gonna be there, and then gonna hit up the convention. So it's gonna be a fun time. But my flight on Wednesday is super early in the morning. It's like a little after 6 a.m. So I gotta be up really, really early. It's gonna be so I need to get, bottom line what I'm saying is I gotta get some sleep these next couple nights relatively early, because I got some busy work days, and then I gotta get on out of here. So it's gonna be crazy. Clint says I will not be in MICC, but looking forward to an impromptu live. Maybe I might do an impromptu live. We'll see. I probably will. Big Dog Pun says, do you think Anne Hathaway's hairline looks a bit fake? Yeah, they need to still work on it. Brian says, always enjoy the show, Sneak. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for being a channel member. And also, I think I saw you comment in the group a couple times too, so thank you for that. Join the Facebook group if you guys haven't. You can join my chat as well. Come hang out with us during the week and talk about figures and whatnot. And yeah, it says you can sleep when you're dead. We'll see if I do a live, but I gotta have the energy, man. Moose, give away a figure before you go. No giveaways tonight. No, and I've done a lot of giveaways. In the past 4 to 6 weeks, I think. So, what else? Oh yeah. So next Sunday, no stream next Sunday. So I'm gonna take a week off. It's been a while since I've had like a stream off. But I'm losing focus. No stream on Sunday. I don't get back into Wisconsin until like midnight on Sunday night, or I guess that would be Monday morning. But yeah, late Sunday night I'm getting back in. So no stream on Sunday. It's going to be a skip for me, just because I'll be coming back, and so I won't be, I'm not going to be here. I'll be on a plane at 8 p.m. Central. So yes, no Sunday stream. So enjoy the weekend off of watching me do my show where I just talk about figures, talk to you guys. Brian, this is a great question. Hey, when do you do collection tours? Yeah, everybody asks me this all the time. It's going to be a while still. I'm working on it though. It'll probably be early 2026 is my guess. But we shall see. I got a lot. I want my collection to be like in peak shape before I do a collection tour. I want to make sure I got it and I know there's always going to be more stuff coming out and figures like coming in, but I really want to have things in order and make this one a special one when I do it. So it's just taking me some time. Big Dog wants says, take care, awesome stream. Thank you, man. Have fun at NYCC. Appreciate that. Clinton, who authorized this Sunday off? Me. Brad says, great stream tonight. Thank you, Brad. Who says, don't you need to have a passport to get back into Wisconsin? You do not need to have a passport to travel within the United States. You just need that real ID. What's up, Frogman? Super fan of the channel. Thank you for being here, man. Stopping in. Enjoy your vacation. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. Enjoy New York Convention, Steve. Thank you so much. Neil says, what, not streaming live from airline Wi-Fi? NYCC recap would be cool from there, and think of the new subscribers from other passengers. That's funny. I might do a live. We'll see. I might just pop on for one real quick at some point. Last time I did one, I believe I did no, did I do a live at NYCC or did I vlog? I did a vlog, but I'm not doing a vlog this time. It was a lot of work, and I put in a lot of hours of editing and stuff like that, and it wasn't really worth it to do all that. So I'll probably just take a bunch of pictures and put up a social media post or something like that. So but yes, guys, if you're still hanging out and you haven't hit that like button, we'd really appreciate it if you did. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I know it was kind of, like I said, a quicker show, but yeah, I gotta get well rested before the craziness of the week. So like I said, come hang out in the Facebook group, and I'm sure this week is going to be full of banger announcements and releases. Big Rip says, thanks, Steve. Great announcements and releases. Must resist. Gotta resist that big sad man. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I'm sure it's probably gonna be a crazy. Well, actually, I don't know, because isn't China off for the week for some holiday? I think it's I think they're off for the week potentially, so maybe not. Either way, guys, I hope you have a great week. And like I said, join the Facebook group. Come hang out with us, chat during the week. And then I'll send some stuff from New York Comic Con definitely in my group and in the chat and stuff like that for anything cool that I see. Or you can always hit me up anytime. But yes, that's it. And that's all I got for you guys. All right. Have a great week. Hope this helped you get rid of your Sunday scares. I hope you all enjoy your stay. Or all enjoyed your stay, rather. And have a great week. Good night, everybody. Collect carefully.